Hello whiskey lovers and welcome to another one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings. Today we are going to India. Now when thinking of India, especially in terms of whiskey, you would be forgiven to have Amrut top of mind. But since a few years there's a new kid on the block that is slowly but surely conquering the hearts of whiskey aficionados all over the world, and that is Paul John Whisky. John Distillery was founded in 1992 by Mr. Paul John, who is the son of one of India's largest plantation owners. In 1995 he started working with whiskey, let me put it that way, and one of the first things that he released in 95 was the original choice whiskey, which still sells over 10 million cases per year, albeit mostly in India. Now, they own a lot of other brands that we have not really heard of. Well, maybe some of you have, but I at least hadn't. But it wasn't until 2008 that they decided to start making single malt whiskey with only local ingredients, except for the peat, because they have both peated and unpeated whiskey. Now, the distillery itself, which can be found in Goa, near the ocean and on the west coast of India, truth be told, it is not much to look at. It's quite an ugly factory, basically, but their whiskey is anything but. Now, during a whiskey tasting last summer, I got to know all of their expressions, all of the standard range expressions, including the bold, which is my favorite, to be honest. But they also have a couple of single cask releases. And what we have here is a special single cask that was bottled exclusively for Belgium, for the Nectar, which is a large importer in Belgium. This is cask 1051. It is an unpeated style Paul John whiskey, and it is bottled at a whopping 58%. And now at that tasting, which was last summer, I tried this and I was flabbergasted, so I immediately brought home a bottle. Well, not just one bottle, because you know, when something is really truly special, in my opinion, I always buy a second bottle, one to collect, one to drink. So we will be drinking some more from this bottle, which is, as you can see, almost finished, 58%. Single cask from John Distillery in India. Let's give this one a go. It's bottled at 58%, like I said, and only 156 bottles of these were created. It's got this beautiful copper to bronze color, clings to the glass, lovely. Oh, I love it already. On the nose. Well, that nose bursts with candied fruit, figs, sultanas. It's actually quite tropical. Loads of spices, not just cinnamon, but also some cloves, and crazy enough, even some curry. Now this might just be my mind playing games. This is an Indian whiskey, India, curry. Could be, but I'm not kidding. I do get hints of curry in here. But it's lovely. It's very candied and very tropical. Lovely fruitiness. Wow. Beautiful nose on the palate. Eminently quaffable. This is 58%, but it's not burning, it's not scorching at all. It's actually quite drinkable. And now on the palate, the spices come first. There's the curry again, so it's not my imagination. It's cloves, it's some black pepper even, some ginger, but everything of the spices comes first, and then the fruit kicks in. Again, all these candied fruits like sultanas and figs, dark fruits, as if this was from a sherry cask. Who knows, it might be. I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyway, no, it says it's aged in bourbon casks, freshly emptied in Kentucky. Wow, this is bourbon cask, so it must be the spirit. Anyway, this is dark and fruity and candied, so this is, wow, exotic. That's the word I was looking for. But I also get some mint on the palate, which is quite a bit of a surprise, as well as some coconut. And that's the bourbon casks, obviously. On the finish then. Well, the finish is quite long, very warming and soothing. Again, wow. Despite the fact that this is 58% ABV, this is quite drinkable, quite soothing. It's even a bit of a frivolous whiskey, if you know what I mean. Well worth seeking out. They have quite a few single casks that are available. You have both the choice between peated and unpeated. This is their unpeated style, which is quite lovely indeed. So this is actually a stunning whiskey from India. So whenever you think of India again, just do not think about Amrut only. There is this one, John Whisky, and I'm loving it. And that's all for this Whiskey Rambling, and I hope to see you at one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings real soon. And until then, may the malt be with you.